D&E. 5200. Contact. Showtime. Second agent. Second. 17. 17, what is your request, sir? 7. Just looking for another staff. Call 17. Take your phone, heading to 322. The detector is buried.
Hey Christo.
Hey.
Sorry to, interrupt your little space adventure. Can we have a chat?
Yeah, I thought you moved to Australia. What the heck?
Oh, I mean, I did, but I had to come back.
Yeah?
Yeah. But anyway, I wanted to ask you, have you seen Kira?
You can't really talk to her at the moment. She's kind of down the end of the hall. She's in a self-imposed lockdown. Law school exams.
Oh, her personal trainer wanted to learn Infinity, and I'm supposed to teach her. But I'm a little rusty, so I wanted to ask you if you could, help me out.
I don't really play the game so much as just collect the miniatures. I'm just there to paint, really. So I'm probably not very good with the rules.
Come on, Crystal. I've been in Australia for a while. You've been here so much more than me. You've been around these things a lot more. I'm sure you could actually help out.
Could I bring the Space Hawk along? I just think that Space Hawk really provides a lot of coverage for, your team or whoever's team. Your soldiers can hide behind it, whatever. I think it would be really fun and just...
Yeah, we'll have to see about that. But I mean, we can ask everyone,
Yeah.
At the next gaming event, if you'll be there, we can ask everyone.
I could be there for Space Hawk.
Sweet.
Guess who got a new job?
You?
This girl. I did.
Did you finally get that panel beating apprenticeship?
I'll panel beat your face if you're not careful.
Oh my god.
But anyway, that's beside the point. It's babysitting. You know how much kids love me, right? They're
I'm
so
not so
cute.
sure.
They've got these little cheeks and little hair. And
Okay,
everything.
well,
They're
if you say
cute.
so.
Anyway, it's across town. A little girl named Jamie. She's about 10 years old, and her mum just needs someone to babysit for her. And I figured I'm the perfect person for the job, right?
Okay, yeah, I guess.
It's a good chance to earn some extra money and have fun while I'm doing it, right?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you're finally a working girl.
I am! Yay!
So you know how I went to Aussie for a while? I met this guy there and we had a really fun time. Like, it was just friends, but you know, he was like showing me around and stuff. But, you know, now I'm back here and he keeps messaging me. Like, I think he wants something more. I'm not sure what to do though. Like, yeah, it's really annoying.
Have you blocked him? Is he like really pestering you?
I mean, I haven't blocked him because, you know, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, you know, but he is kind of pestering me, and like my friend got a message from him as well. Like, you know, he was just asking like, oh hey, like how's Mira doing?
And then you gotta get him in your luck, and then you gotta do the thing where it's like,
Oh my god, Crystal! Hey, okay, it's a cool spaceship, but we're having a conversation here.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Holy crap. This is so beautiful.
Yeah, they look so good. Did you paint these?
No, so I got these secondhand, and these are Kira's ex-flatmates. They are the Neoterra bolts.
It says they've got marksmanship here now. Dude.
Wow.
That's so nice.
Yeah, pretty dope.
Yeah.
Epic. Did you set up a mission for us?
Yeah, actually I have. I thought you guys could try acquisition. So it's pretty easy actually. There's a thing called a tech coffin. It's in the middle of the table. All you gotta do is have one of you guys touching it at the end of the game and then you get 3 points. Then there's 2 communication antennas nearby on either side of it. Same thing with those, but it's only 1 point for each antenna when you control it at the end. You can pick up another 2 points for each antenna by switching them on with your specialist troops. If you want to activate one, a guy just goes up to it and passes a willpower check. But just remember that if your opponent has already activated it, you can take control over it by sending one of your own guys up and passing a new check. Did you follow all that? Not so sure about that placement. Space Hawk is aiming right towards your guy. Space Hawk will blow your guy out of the water.
What?
Can we not have the Space Hawk in this game? I mean, it's not part of the rules. Can we just have a normal game for once?
No, that sounds kind of lame to be honest.
Okay, it's Sylvia's first time. Okay, like we need to keep it just normal.
Ready? You're all good?
Yep, all set. Go ahead.
Sweet, so I can start moving my dudes.
Hey, what's your 10 o'clock up there, champy champ? Bloody sniper's nest up the wazoo.
Hope there are, mate. Apparently there's a bounty for every scout we pick up on this one, assuming it's eventful.
Yeah, pretty sure you're making that up, you drongo. If not, I could always put a bullet up your back for some dollary dues.
Yeah, that was
Look, I
close!
told you to keep your head down, you muppet.
Stuff that. If these nuppies think that I'm an easy target, tell them to poke out of cover for a hot second.
Give this gonzo a haircut.
Too easy, lads. Not a scratch. Hope you've still got a bit of ammo up there, big
A
fella.
bit of ammo, mate. Have you not seen the huge bloody stack of clips I carry around with me?
Can you idiots stop running your mouths for 1 second and get that communication antenna online?
Yeah, too easy, Chief. Give me a tick. There we are. Tickety-boo.
Holy There's more of them. Eat some of this, sunshine!
Nice work up there, babes.
Swear to God, you call me babes one more time, I'll hack your face off and stuff it up your ass!
Not gonna lie. Mate, she's a tough crowd.
I love it when a plan comes together.
You got me. I have nothing.
Wait, hold on a sec. I think you may have lost so many guys that the retreat rules kick in. That's where you've got less than 25% of your stuff when you start your turn. So right now, all you've got is your alpha unit dude who's like 20-something points. So assuming you've got one more guy hidden or off the table, there's still no way that you've got just 75 points of stuff right now.
Yeah, that actually sounds right. Wait, so what happens now?
Okay, it looks pretty bad. Basically, it counts the same as being in loss of lieutenant, but it also stops you guys from attacking or doing anything useful, unless you spend a command token on them.
Well, I do actually have one thing that I can do. You probably guessed it already, but I have a reason forward observer and hidden deployment, so I can spend his own order to appear and just move next to this objective thingy.
Probably just bring my guys back over here and take the antenna back.
No, just wait a second. Turns out we'd only read the retreat rules that were in the actual rulebook. Apparently you gotta read the rules about retreat that are also in the actual mission rules document itself. If one of the players starts the active turn in a retreat situation, the game will end at the end of that turn. So what that means is that, like, the game is actually over now. You can't keep playing out your turns.
What?
Like, the game's done. It's done.
So, are you sure that I can't have another turn?
Yeah, that's the rules, babes. We read them to you.
It is what it is.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow. Okay. Even after reading every bit of paper and every little book that Kira printed out for me, they still somehow managed to blindside me on the rules. I mean, I did read over those parts, but it's not like I could have easily remembered every little thing on my first game. The really stupid thing about it is that I could have just left one of her miniatures alive if I'd wanted to. Like, instead of going in and killing that bronze that she had, I could have easily just left him for the next turn, and she'd have started her turn 1 with over 75 points. Then it's just a matter of killing what's left in my turn 2 and sitting on all 3 objectives. It's almost like they came up with that rule just to create an awful experience for new players. Obviously, I'm never going to lose to that tactic a second time, and it's not even going to make me play any differently in future. I'll still go on aggressively, wipe out her troops, and then easily score all of the objectives. It's just that I'll keep track of how many points worth of stuff she has left when I do it. This game's crazy.
I can't believe how much you crushed Sylvia in that first game. Like, you just came back from Australia. Like, what the heck?
I know, and it was so fun. Like, I forgot how much fun this game was.
Yeah, you freaking crushed it. You're so good at this game.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I feel good.
Yeah, you should feel good.
I'm telling you, just go over there and get that communication antenna back! Right now!
Yeah, sorry, love. Not happening. Work's over, we're off the clock.
Yeah, we're heading down to the pub. Come and have a cold one if you're up for it. These antennas are thirsty work. We'll get them tomorrow, though.
Hi! Hi! Oh, you must be Cassidy.
Yes, it's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Don't watch out the door.
That's alright, that's alright. Thank you for letting me babysit today.
Oh, well, thank you for looking after Jamie.
That's alright.
I'm only going to be a few hours.
Oh,
I've got my
easy
phone.
peasy.
I've got my phone on me. So if there's anything you need, just give me a call.
Okay, I'm sure I won't need anything.
Thank
I'm
you so
pretty much
much.
a pro at this, so you've got nothing to worry about.
Excellent. And yeah, hopefully she behaves herself for you.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
anything?
This quadrant's clear. We're wasting our time.
We're not. There's enough evidence to suggest the alien tech crypt is within a click of here. It's harder to find when it's underground, that's all.
That'll be worth it. Look, if we don't pick up anything in the next 10 minutes, I'm leaving you in this creepy-ass backwater to find it yourself.
Over here. Send that Stempler zoned up.
I don't need a sensor bot to tell you, it's just a bunch of alien dirt under there.
What the hell is this then? It means we're close.
Doesn't mean anything. It's just a bunch of gruesome rubbish. I'd just torch it if I were you.
It's disgusting, but it could be a clue.
What the fuck was that? Did you see that?
See what?
There was something moving over there.
Just an animal or something, come on. Right here! This looks promising. Bring this on.
Make it quick, I want to get out of here.
It's a trap! Everyone down!
I fucking knew it! We walked right into it!
I'm running out of shock rounds. Nadia, give me another clip. Nadia, no!
So, your favourite subjects at school?
I would say reading.
Reading. And your favourite book? Do you have a favourite book? Or is it too hard to pick one?
Probably the BFG.
Oh, is that the one with the Big Friendly Giant, right?
Yeah.
I think I watched the movie for that not too long ago, actually. But I remember reading the book when I was about your age, actually.
You sound like a very active person.
I am a very active person. I really am. And I don't know why, because I suppose when I was in school when I was your age, I was more of a bookworm, so my mum sort of like pushed me into doing like a lot of sports and stuff like that to get me out and about, and it turns out I really liked them.
I remember when I was younger, I did do a little bit of football.
Ah.
But then I decided to stop.
Didn't like it?
No, it was the at school lunchtime kind of
Oh,
thing.
so then you miss out on your lunchtime because you have to practice? Oh, that's not very nice. You'd rather do other things.
Decimals.
Decimals!
I
Okay,
hate
so kind of like
decimals.
fractions, but not quite. Fractions are easier than decimals. Because fractions, they're the little pizzas. That's easy. Decimals, you have to like move the point and it gets really confusing. And they're like, it's a hundredths and a thousandths, and you're like trying to move the decimal point, it gets really confusing. Oh, look at the time. It's getting quite late, isn't it? I think we should probably get you to bed.
I disagree, actually.
Really? Do you now? It's getting pretty late. Your mum said you had to be in bed at a specific time.
Well, I mean, my mum's not really here right now, so...
You do have a very good point, but I don't want to get in trouble, so I think we probably should head to bed.
I won't tell.
Let's get you to bed, okay?
Fine. If you insist. I'm not tired yet. Can we read a story or something?
I guess we could. That's a pretty good idea. I do have a book right here that I think we could read some stories from. Does that sound like a good plan? Yeah. The Pan-Oceanian political system is without parallel in the human sphere. The hypocritical separation...
This is boring.
No. Kind of is, isn't it? Hey Sarge, who are those guys at the back of the hold? They don't talk much, but they have covert ops written all over their faces. And by now, you should know that means, don't ask any questions, Corporal. Come on,
This is really bad dialogue.
Oh. It is, isn't it?
Are there any stories about Joan of Arc?
Joan of Arc? There must be. We can have a look and see. It would be a pretty good story to read, wouldn't it? Let's have a look here.
Armée de la sphère humaine, montrons-leur la toute...
I think you went past the Joan of Arc bit.
Oh, hold on, let's go back a bit. The mighty bastion of the military orders stood alone in the desert, surrounded on all sides by darkness. Terrifying weapons of the enemy battered the castle walls again and again, but the few knights who still remained held firm to a faint hope for victory. Joan of Arc herself called the bravest and most loyal of her men to council, and they resolved to make their last stand, surely at the cost of their own lives.
Knights of God, the time of reckoning is now. I must decide on a strategy that will deliver us from evil.
My lady, all is lost. The combined army receive reinforcements with every passing hour. We cannot hope to defeat a foe as overpowered as they are. Let us evacuate the fortress through the secret tunnels below the desert.
Have faith, Sir Thomas. Though the enemy is vast, let us use the word of God as our shield. Remember Psalm 28, verse 7. The Lord is my strength and my shield. In him my heart trusts and I am helped. My heart exults, and with my song I
The
give
Lord be
thanks to
praised, Lady Marie, but do not forget that the combined army's troops are undercosted beyond all mortal reckoning, while our fire teams remain limited and expensive. It would be foolish to meet them in battle.
Be that as it may, I say that we strike before they have the chance to gather their forces in full. What say you, Lady Joan?
Both of you are my best advisors in the field. Prepare to defend the walls and gates. We must survey the battle before the final choice is made.
Then came the worst horrors of the enemy's forces, crashing against the castle from above and below. They threw themselves against the main gate with no concern for the relentless firepower of the knights.
Défendez les portes à tout prix.
They sent creatures to crawl and swarm over walls like insects, and flying terrors to swoop upon the parapets.
said to the Philistine, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied."
We have literally nothing that can counter something so unfair. We must sound the call to retreat.
Stand your ground, Sir Thomas. Only Joan of Arc can make that decision on the Lord's behalf.
Joan realized that even the strength of her best men would not be enough for them to hold on much longer. Time was not on her side, and she had to choose between a slow defeat or a swift and perhaps foolish death. Her soldiers looked to her for leadership, and in the name of her order, she gave the command to attack.
Knights of the military orders, this enemy is beyond anything we have witnessed in history. I cannot ask you to understand their vile strategies, nor can I ask you to face them without the fear of death in your hearts. But I must ask you this. Will you stand with me as we honor our sacred oaths as knights?
La messagère de Dieu.
Gloire aux armées de la sphère humaine! Montrons-leur la toute-puissance de la colère de Dieu!
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. I think it's definitely time for you to go to sleep.
But we have to see how the story ends.
I know, but I think it really is time for you to go to sleep. Your mum said you had to be in bed, and I'm gonna get in trouble if you don't go to sleep soon.
I'm not gonna tell her.
Well, you're gonna be tired tomorrow. She's gonna be able to know.
I don't get tired.
You don't get tired, really? Never ever in your whole life?
I'm never tired.
You've never been tired?
I've never been tired.
Never? Okay then.
Never.
Okay, well we'll see how you feel in the morning, huh? We already had a bit of a late night. how about you lie down and you go to sleep, and then neither of us gets in trouble from your mom.
One more story.
One more story?
One more story.
Here we go. How does immunity interact with plasma weapons and with Sepsitor? Immunity cancels the special effects of any ammunition, considering them normal ammunition. Plasma weapons use normal ammunition, but their saving roll is ARM plus BTS. So 1 ARM and 1 BTS saving roll will be made.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of Tablegame Funtimes. We had so much fun making it, and I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Please make sure to like, subscribe, leave your comments. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, thank you so much. By the way, did you like my Space Hulk in this episode? Isn't he cute? Pew, 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 pew. Yeah. This is my best friend now, so all your haters can get out. Space Hulk is available in Cartridge, so go check it out in Army Builder if you can. That would be really cool. Maybe you can join me. It's actually a pretty simple unit, all things considered. Ballistic skill of only 10 might seem a bit low, but do note that it's got an HRMC with 5+ burst. So unless you're at -12, this bad boy's gonna shred up anything that focuses on just from the crits. And if you're somehow in a positive modifier to hit with the main guns, you could even fly over the battlefield and split burst over like 10 different targets if you're feeling lucky. So if you're not sure about what happens when it's flying at top speed and provoking a lot of AROs, just look up the rule for flight in the wiki and it should be all explained there. Having that pH status 26 is also pretty nice, stops it from getting immobilized by adhesive launches and stuff, which is pretty important. I love you. Anyway, see you next time!